What is up? We are at the Verde River. So we're going to do a little river run today. Going to get down on there. Hopefully we can get on some top water. Maybe a swim jig. Who knows? Swim bait. Probably a swim bait. But anyway, yeah. Going to get down in there. Going to get to fishing. See what we can get. Stay tuned. Right. So here we are at the Verde. I mean, it's a little dirty, but the place is always a little dirty. That's why they call it the Dirty Verde, except for during the winter time. Then it gets real clean. So we will start off right here. Last time I was here, I got my biggest one right here in these tules to the left at the end of these rapids. So that's where we're gonna start. See if we can find another big one sitting here waiting for the food to come down. What in the world? Look at this. A bullhead. Well, every day you get one of these little guys on a twin tail. Frickin' bullhead. A little yellow belly bullhead. Pretty cool. You got your butt. Little guy. Well, Cosa. Tiny little Cosa bass. Whoa, sorry dude. Let's get you back in the water. Alright. Did a little head plant in the boat there. So I just started swimming the twin tail. I missed one and then just got that little guy, so it seems to be, they seem to be wanting it moving. There we go. Hopefully this little guy stays on. Yep. I got a little better of a hook in this one. Seems to be what they want. They want it moving. Whoa. I know, buddy, it hurts. I know. There it is. I wanted to be gentle because I didn't want to hurt this poor little guy. There he goes. Come on, bass. I brought an underspin too. I threw it earlier and didn't have no luck, but sometimes these fish are weird. They like the sun to come out, or they get active. Definitely during the winter they do that, but usually it's different during the summer. But these guys are weird here. Yep. Another little Cosa. Seems to be what they are right here. Thank you, sir. Wind picked up. That's what got it biting, maybe. Because it has been dead from the time I got here. I had 2 blow-ups, and then both of them missed. There we go. Not sure what this is, but it feels good. Man, it smoked it up right when it hit the water. A nice one. A bass. It just feels big after all those little ones. There it is. There she be. A feisty guy. The way he was fighting. Thought it was a lot bigger. Got him. Easy little guy. Alright. Plump little sucker. Eating good, I guess. There you go. Not bad. Not too shabby. Another Cosa. Whoa, whoa, that guy had a hold of my thumb. He wanted to eat it. Seems to be the day of the Cosa. Man, they are chewing this thing. I'll have to put another one on. Might get one more fish out of it. Oh, he let go. No, he didn't. Just little, I couldn't tell. I might get one more out of that bait. There it is. Place is loaded with these things. Oh man, look at my line. It's all roughed up. I hope I don't get a big one. It's liable to break. Being lazy right now, not retying. turd finally. This is the little guy that ate 2 of my baits. I know, sorry. You had it coming though. Alright, well, look at that. Crazy. Wonder if that was from me. There it is. Got him. Ooh, it's a good one. Not really very big. Just a bass. Largemouth after all those little kosas. They all feel big after that. Alright, looky there. Got it. Crazy. Crazy how they come up and nail it. A little aggressive, guys. Yeah. Look at his. Oh, never mind. Don't look at his mouth. I was gonna say, look at his mouth. It's all red from eating craw, so it makes sense why they're chasing this thing down. But he didn't want to show you guys. He's being bashful. Oh, right off the bat. Little turd. Yeah, they're liking this. They're liking this fast-moving water. I mean, it's not fast, but if you can tell right there, that's the rapids. That's right where I came in at. So we're right at the bottom of the rapids. So that's where they're sitting and waiting to feed, is right in the bottom of the rapids. I thought I felt the tap. Like as soon as it hit the water, that little guy took it. I wasn't sure if it was a rock or not, so I waited. Yeah. Got him. Got him that time. Feels a little better. Yeah. Yes, sir. Pretty good one. I mean, not huge, but biggest one of the day. Pound and a half or maybe. There we go. Look at that. Just dragging it over the rocks. Nice and slow. So today has been started out slow. I mean, I got here super early, like right at sunrise. I fished. I fished for an hour and a half with nothing. I was just about ready to go home, and I came up to the top where the sun was hitting, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try where the sun's hitting, see if maybe they want, I don't know, the sunshine or something. They wanted to wake up. Maybe they were being lazy. But anyway, so I came up, started fishing my way back down in the sun, and started catching them. So then I started getting blow-ups, and I still couldn't get them. So finally I switched to my little twin-tail grub, and I started fishing it, just dragging it like I normally do, and on the way in I had one smack it. So I was like, all right, so maybe they want it moving. So what I did was I started throwing it out there, and I started reeling really slow across the bottom of the river, and that was the key. That's what got them fired up. So now, it's probably noon, and I've caught 16, 17 bass, a bunch of the Cosa bass, maybe 5 or 6 largemouth. But altogether it's been a pretty good morning. They want it moving, that's what I realized. They want it on the move. They wanted the twin tail. They wanted it to look like a crawfish swimming away from them. That's what I was getting. A couple of them that I caught had their lips were chewed up, so they're definitely eating craw. They wanted the rocks. I tried the sand, I tried the tules, the grass, couldn't get nothing in there. But as soon as I went back up to where the rocks were and the water's moving a little quicker, that's when I started getting them. So I stayed in this little stretch right here where it's got rocks and where the water's moving, and I just kept going back and forth, and that's where all the action happened. So there's no sense in leaving, right? Yeah, ended up being a pretty good day. The best advice I can give to you, if you're gonna come here, is twin tail grub, watermelon candy is the color. It's one of my favorite colors. Net bait makes it right here. Bam, the net bait. That's it right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that was the trick. The moving water in the rocks, drag it really slow. I wasn't really dragging it as much as I was reeling it really slow to where it was coming over the rocks. It wasn't leaving the bottom, so I was swimming it, but I was drag swimming it. I don't know if you get what I mean, but that was what they wanted, so that's my best advice. If you're gonna come here, and nothing's happening, maybe give that a shot. Get you. It might even work with a regular grub. It might not even have to be a twin tail, because I had a couple of them bite the tails off and then still come back for it. So I think they just wanted something moving through the water, in the rocks where the water's moving a little quicker. My best action was at the bottom of the rapids, so right where the rapids stop and the rocks are still right there. I mean, it's only 1.5 2 foot deep right there, but that's where they were at. So good luck if you come out here. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Catch you on the next one.